in leveraging it to engage with our agents' spheres. So not just new leads or new clients or new contacts that come in, but people that we know, our agents know, or our managers know, which we'll get to in a little bit, know well and don't always interact with the best. One of my favorite stories, well, favorite horror stories, I should say, is I saw an agent one time on a Facebook group and talk about how he was a Las Vegas agent. He helped a client buy a $6 million property, a couple in the Las Vegas area. And 12 months later, he saw through the MLS that they had sold that home and bought another one in the same price range with a different agent. So he reached out and he just said, "Hey, congrats on the buying and selling. I saw that you guys got a new home. Just curious, is there any particular reason why you didn't work with me? I just want to make sure that I'm doing the best that I can, staying the best in business, stuff like that." And they said, "Oh no, there wasn't any reason. We actually loved working with you. We just couldn't remember your name or your number, so we asked a friend for a referral." And the reason this agent was sharing this story was because he said that from the day of closing, he never reached out to those clients again. He didn't check in on them after a month, after 6 months, during the holidays, anything like that. And that cost him $12 million in volume within 12 months. So he was kind of sharing it as like a learn from my mistakes sort of a thing. So I wanted to kind of do a lightning round of 4 ways to leverage BombBomb with your sphere for our agents, because that is the way to well, I have it right here. It's the 4th point here, but I said relationships are how you become impactful for years, not just one transaction. So one pushback I get a lot with tech and stuff like that is people saying like, well, all these tools and technologies and social media just kind of gets in the way of meeting with people face to face in relationships. And my take on that is the opposite, is that relationships are still the bedrock of this entire business. It is what makes this go. Working with people you like, know, and trust. It's how you build those relationships that are different now. So your sphere of influence, an agent's sphere of influence, will always be their number one source of business, far and away, across the board. It's how you become impactful for years, like I said, not just one transaction. And leveraging multiple touch points is a great way of staying in front of people. That's why we post to our business pages. That's why agents do client appreciation events or holiday postcards and stuff like that. So I wanted to talk about 4 unique ways where we can leverage BombBomb for our sphere specifically. And they might seem sort of simple, but this is the stuff that we as staff or agents or managers sometimes miss when there's a great opportunity. So the first one, of course, is just home anniversaries. It's one of the best reasons to reach out to somebody after a closing. One thing obviously we're all scared of doing is we never want to be too much, right? We don't want to push our clients away or our agents kind of come across as too salesy or too, frankly, annoying. This is a great reason to reach out to somebody and not have it be annoying, not have it be like, why are you still talking to me? Just checking in with a home on the anniversary of their home. 6-month anniversary, 1-year anniversary, treat it like a high school relationship, right? Check in every month if you want to. This is our 1-month anniversary. But seriously, using the home anniversaries is a great way to stay top of mind and check in with them without being, coming across as too much. And what's great about that is that, we've talked before, and I'll loop back around to this, but there are so many ways to leverage BombBomb. There's the website, there's the app, there's the Google Chrome and Gmail extensions. But if you use the actual site that we're on here and you go into the email section, they actually have a template for home anniversary. So if I go to new email and I'm going to use one of the templates, this is one of my favorite little secrets that I don't see a lot of people leveraging, is if I go to the templates over here, under the real estate section, there's actually a happy first home anniversary template here that I can just simply pop a video in. I could record a brand new one here, or I could choose one from my library already. I'm just going to choose a random one that I have here, insert it, and boom, now I can add some of this text here. And I've got not just a cool video for my clients, but an email completely built just for their first home anniversary. So again, it's a really easy way to reach out. It's a good reason to reach out to your clients when when you want to make sure you're staying top of mind. Number two, of course, the biggest one that every campaign is built for: birthdays and holidays. These are some of the best reasons to reach out. They're I don't know if this is the right term. It's not an official term. Low annoyance, right? The holidays are a great time to reach out to people. Birthdays are also a great time to reach out to people. I want to share one of my favorite videos that I've ever sent from BombBomb. If you've ever been on any of our informational sessions, you've probably seen this video. But this video here really encapsulates everything that makes BombBomb great to me. So take a look at this video here.
Happy birthday, Dan Marta. January birthday, baby.
Birthday balloons.
Me too. January's the best. Yeah, birthday balloons. Are you ready?
Ready.
Happy birthday to you. Start
again.
That was a clunker. Oh my gosh. All right, ready?
From the top.
From the top. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Dan, living in Como Park with
Abigail.
And
the cat.
And the cat, who I don't know.
The Martas of Avon.
Ready?
Ready.
Happy birthday to you. Wow, we better tighten that up a little bit the next time we do that.
That's still one of my favorite videos that I ever received from the BombBomb team as an example. And I love it because that accomplishes everything a video should accomplish. It shares the message, obviously, happy birthday to Dan in Avon Park with Abigail and the cat, but it also it communicates Mark and Laura, the agents here, their personality, their relationship with not just each other, but with the client that they're sending this to. And it keeps you top of mind in a way that is different than a standard postcard or an email campaign that's a normal, holiday or birthday drip. This is this uniqueness that stands out. And, again, every time I talk about BombBomb, I always use one word, differentiator. This is the sort of thing that is a differentiator from you as an agent or our agents as agents and someone down the street, someone, in the office next door. So birthdays and anniversaries or holidays. Third, this one's obviously for managers and staff specifically, but recruiting touches. I know that, recruiting agents in our communities, agents that are well established and with other brokers already, not just brand new agents, can be a tough thing to do because you have to stay on top of how they're doing in their business and making sure you're reaching out and connecting with them. This is a great way to do that, especially on the fly. If you've ever done any of my informationals, you'll see that a lot of the videos that we share as examples are on the fly with a smartphone. So it's a great way to shoot a quick 30-second, 40-second video and say, hey, JD, congrats on that closing. I saw the, Main Street closing for, almost $2 million. That's amazing. Hey, just wanted to say congrats and, that's a huge sale. Hope your year's going well. And again, hey, if you ever want to talk blue, you know where to find me, right? However, you as a manager know how to have those conversations. This is just a helpful way to start it or to send that message and stay top of mind with people. Because again, relationships, video, it all comes back down to staying top of mind and not losing $12 million on one deal, on one client. And I added a fourth one. I just had the first three at first, but this is sort of like a super level one. Market update newsletters. This is kind of going above and beyond. And I truly think that in terms of newsletters, this is one of the best things an agent could do. If we were doing like a Monopoly thing where we were assigning points for things for agents to do, this would be top of the list for me in terms of point value, because the thing about newsletters is that no matter what, not just real estate, we get a lot of them. We get a lot of different newsletters or updates or subscriptions from different companies. The question is, why should I read yours? Why should I care what you have to say? Especially if I can tell that it's automated. But if you go into BombBomb and if you can go here and either build your own, or they have real estate newsletter templates for neighborhood reports that an agent could use. They also have templates for just straight up newsletters that you can edit. I could do something like, I'll just use this guy here and change some of the colors and add a video and stuff here. Think about the power of a market update newsletter or email where instead of I come in and I just see a bunch of text, you come in and the first thing you see here in the email is me. Now that might make you delete the email, but you as an agent, this might make you want to, go, oh shoot, this is actually something powerful here, or this is something interesting, because not only is it more engaging than just a bunch of text, but it's also making our agents look like the market experts. They are presenting the information, not a graphic or an article from our associations or something like that. It helps not only staying in touch, but it also helps brand them as the market expert, which they are. We just got to communicate that. So doing some sort of market newsletter or market update through video is a great way to stay in touch with your sphere on a mass scale, not just one-to-one videos. And it can literally be as simple as you've got the stats right here, and you're just reading a couple of them off and explaining what that means. You don't have to come up with all this content by yourself. You can leverage what you have and then present it like this. So those are 4 kind of, I say quick as in they're easy to communicate, 4 quick ways to leverage BombBomb with your sphere of influence for our agents, for our managers. A 5th one for our ASCs and managers on this call, use it for your offices. I know agents that do that. We have, at least, I don't know if Becky Borchi's on this call from Florida, but she does BombBomb videos for her office. I've seen other managers do videos for their agents in their office, especially right now with sales meetings being kind of touch and go in terms of who shows up in person or virtually or what that mix is like. Sending a little BombBomb video after the fact to hit the highlights is a great way to stay in touch with your sphere. So before we wrap, are there any questions about the stuff that we've discussed today with BombBomb?